Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the skies above Italy. Today we're flying EasyJet Airbus A320 CEO. So it's got the little twin fin tail numbers, and yeah, well, this is a flight from Manchester. The departure was uploaded earlier today, and we have we're currently over the skies of Italy inbound to Naples. However, I have currently got the weather radar display, as you can see. The weather is not looking too great, so this might be a very interesting approach. The runway at Naples, code LIRN, Lima India Romeo November, is a very bumpy. It's a very untreated surface, but it's a very nice airfield to approach into. However, today looks like the weather may be awful. Remember, weather radars show rain, precipitation, not turbulence, not clouds. However, it looks like it's beginning to clear up. However, when we look at the weather radar, we see the airport is right slap bang in the middle of this red zone. So if I get to here and I decide that the weather is too bad, we will divert. The diversionary airport today, though, is Rome. So this should be a very good flight. But hopefully, no need for go around. I am flying the route for Skydream Virtual Airlines. They've been mentioned many times on this channel before. And we'll continue to do so for the foreseeable future. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get back with you when we're in our descent. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're currently just over the into cloud layer. As we are currently on the descent through 280. However, the weather is not looking any better on the ground. We're going to Sky next. As you can see, the airport's still well within the thunderstorms. Going to active sky next. We've got heavy rain on the ground, however visibility is good, and winds are at 010. So not too bad actually in terms of the winds, as we've just seen red lightning there off the left hand side. We're still fairly high at the minute though, so but however we are still on the descent path. I've now done the approach page. As you can see, our QNH 1013 fairly standard. It's very warm. Transitioning to altitude 7,500, and our decision rate is 550. So if I'm not comfortable with landing at 550 feet, we will divert. There's no second chances here. I'm not just saying that because there's a volcano just beside of the runway. Mount Vesuvius. I've been there in real life. Been up the volcano, so Mount Vesuvius. Last time it erupted was in the 1940s. However, it's not going to erupt today, I should hope. Yeah, the weather on the ground is still going to be fairly 50,800 right now, and we're about to hit the Ischia India Sierra Kilo India Alpha waypoint, and we're going to have I think it's 30 miles final. However, we will set the ILS from the 24. Yeah, we're starting to get down into the clouds now, and we're going to Active Sky Next is still giving out thunderstorms to the area. Since I'm using Rex Vortex Direct, my frames will probably suffer. However, it should still make for a very interesting approach. See, now we're descending now to 3,000, and I'll put my ILS on when I get closer. But we're still roughly 25 miles away from the airfield. At 14,000 feet, that's okay. We're about to, we're just still 2.3 miles away, so now the autopilot begins to turn us over the little islands. Next, Capri, I don't know how you say it, but I've been there. Capri, we went from Naples, we took a ferry over, and we took a little boat ride around the island. It was very interesting. It was very enjoyable. I really enjoyed that trip to Italy. Flew with EasyJet from Liverpool, the Liverpool-Naples route. You see now the rain, the precipitation beginning to let off a bit now on the approach. However, it's still looking overhead the airfield, still looking fairly severe is the word I should be using really. I have got radar tilt down as well, so this is actually showing what is in our approach. So the weather changing all the time. Now the holes opened up. I already put the seatbelt sign on, and I did that when I began my descent, because I knew it wasn't going to be a very comfortable descent. And we're roughly 20 miles 20 miles away from the airfield now. Okay, so now as we get closer, I'll just put the ILS little indicator in and probably localise the lock. How's it taking us now? There's obviously no air traffic control on. I'm flying single place. It's the Airbus seems to have a problem with. Okay, it's lining itself up with the runway. The Airbus does have a problem with packets in multiplayer servers, which means unfortunately I'm not able to use this in multiplayer servers. See now it's very, very turbulent in the area. The speed's fluctuating quite a lot, I'm struggling to slow down. I'm actually going to put out. I'm going to put out the speed brakes here to try and slow us down a bit.
Come on.
I have no idea what the plane's doing.
Oh.
It's sort of turning left to right as we're now in severe, I would say severe or moderate turbulence. Still no idea what the plane's doing. Okay, so track IR's just come on now. Makes it easier in the approaches. There's a crater. I don't remember a crater. Okay, so it's raining outside now as well. That engine's sinking again. That'll do.
Okay. I really wonder how you guys will like this, because I'm gonna make a complete different paint than I ever did. And the other paint that I made for Cruzeiro was one they all really liked.
Oh, cool.
Yak18 was in love with it.
Oh, good. I'm glad he enjoyed it. The person you can hear I'm talking to over the TeamSpeak 3 server and the FSX MP server, TeamSpeak, is Alpha NGX, or the CEO of Skydream.
Hello everybody. I hope you like it, and I'm more than happy to be able to run this VA. And if you'd like to join, or look into what we're doing, if you go into the server website www.fsxmp.com, you'll find a link to our Skydream website, and we will be more than happy to talk you guys through what we're doing.
I have also put it in the description, in the video description.
Oh, nice, brilliant.
We're actually still rather high now, but it's a rather steep approach because of Mount Vesuvius. It's a rather steep approach, which is another reason why I really, really like this airfield. It's a very challenging airfield with it. Although this is actually saying we're over. Yeah, it is actually saying we're currently overhead the airfield. However, we'll level off at 7,000. The approach takes us out and then around. I don't quite understand why. I could have just gone straight in there, which probably would have been better as well with the winds. Oh, it's already activated the approach face forward. Brilliant. There's the transition altitude as well. It's part now we would actually get vectored by air traffic control. I'm going to vector myself away now, so heading 080. Descend down to 3,000 feet. Alright, flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. Lightning going everywhere. Now configuring for landing. Everything's just let up a bit now. Makes it's a lovely area, this place, and it's unfortunate that I haven't got FTX Global to work yet. I've had to recently reinstall all of my things. Okay, so we know now the weather's going to be bad, so I'm actually going to turn this off so I can see better. I could just turn it down, but I'm actually turning it off. I'm now going to turn on to the beginner left-hand turn. Turning on to 240, I'll turn the front to heading of 190. And I do want to turn left as opposed to turn right, so. Oh, I actually forgot to put the landing lights on. That's a rookie mistake from me right there. I'll put the nose light on as well, so while this busy approach, I don't have to take my eyes off and do it. This is the exact approach we did into Italy as well. Flight planning obviously being done by PFPX. This is really good me anyway.
Ooh, I have some feeling that this is gonna be nice.
Okay, flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. It's quite a common misconception on the Airbus. When you say flaps 1, it's actually just the slats that come out. The flaps don't come out until flaps 2. There you go. Learn something new every day. And I'll put the localizer switch on. It's the aircraft now. There you go, the aircraft. I'm turning left onto the localizer. We did overshoot it slightly, but it's not a big issue. There's Vesuvius, right there. Not Vesuvius. And Pompeii's down there as well, the famous city of Pompeii. Okay, flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. And speed check, flaps 4. Okay, flaps are full. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake set to medium. And localizer not right locked yet. I'm actually going to take the manual control of the aircraft right now. Cancel these warnings out. Beginning left hand turn. Following our flight displays. Okay,
2,500.
I'm trying to put the nose down, but the nose is going up. The auto throttle kicks in. Anti-stall systems. Gear down. As I said before, a rather steep approach into Naples. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is fairly. This terrain here is fairly high. Come on, gear. Okay, gear down 3 green. Cabin crew 6 for landing. Okay. Alright, so it looks like the winds have actually changed. Well, they've actually gone now to a heading of 040, and they've changed again. So it does mean now we've got a slight tailwind.
1,000.
1,000.
Right, I'm really curious with this.
500.
Yeah, foot throttle on. There is a bit of a delay, obviously, with the
100 above.
100 above.
300. 200. Minimum.
Continue. It's a rather short run as well, really.
Think rate.
100. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
It was a rather hard landing, but I always tend to get hard
Drive.
landings into it. Oh, we bounced. Reverses. That wasn't the perfect landing, most perfect landing, but minus 275, yeah, so it was a rather hard landing, but in rather rainy and slippery conditions.
But I guess you also, if it's like a short runway, you have to land a little harder than normal to get the 1 to get the speed brakes up, 2 to make a safe landing, and 3 to get safe off the runway.
Look, like I say, it's a steep approach. No.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, get off the runway. And let's go. So, as well, you heard my computer, you'll see on the video, my computer went 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, stop. And then bounced again, it went 5. I was like, oh, bounced. From the wind's coming up, let's look at. Still raining. Vacate left into Charlie. Now when I was actually here, we actually rolled on to the end and then vacated left from there. I think it's because it's, they must use this one for runway entry to back. No, I don't know. Well, poor weather approach. Quite a lot of turbulence. I enjoyed that. We don't really have many of them. I think the last severe in terms of difficulty landing was when I landed at Manchester after a transatlantic flight in the 777, and I had a 40 to 50 knot crosswind, gusting 60-70 knots. That was great fun. Right, start the APU now as well. Try and leave that to as late as possible. Try and conserve on fuel. Obviously flying EasyJet, you've got to kind of keep up that fuel record. Now when we were here, there's a separate pan right here. It's not actually in the default FSX scenery. I'm going to see if there is actually some scenery for this. But there's like a big sort of gateway over there at the terminal, and then there's a separate apron here off to the right hand side. And I don't think it's actually replicated here. I'll have a quick look to see. Because this was a section over here, then there was an apron in the middle here. And that's where I kind of wanted to park, since that's where I parked when I was last here. No, it doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think there is. I think it is here. He said I think it's just facing the wrong way. Because it faced the runway, so we actually vacated and then went down to the end and then turned off and faced towards the runway, and opposed to face the terminal. But well, that was a very... there we go. That was a very nice flight. Obviously you saw the departure, if you've seen the video before. If not, make sure you go and check that out. It's greatly appreciated. I'm not really one to ask much of people, but if you want to see the takeoff of this flight in slightly better conditions, and that was a dawn departure from Manchester. Then yeah, that's there for you, to get, for you guys to go and watch. But for now, I'm on external power, which means we're done for the day. Well, I am anyway. Going to bed. It's late here. Not the best parking in the world, but well.
It stands.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I don't know, maybe I'll record the departure now. But either way, I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra.